Our last game with the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL will feature an undefeated South Division leader putting its immaculate record on the line against an equally dangerous squad here in our 9 games. Once again, if you want to check the replays of the games in the morning and afternoon between Quezon and Dasmariñas, IMUS in Batangas City, you can check that out on Facebook and on YouTube for the full replays. And you can check our games on Channel 90 to Signal TV as well. Once again, good evening. Nico Roch here with Coach Melo Navarro and our courtside reporter, Andy Veloso. And Coach Melo, what a way to cap off our evening between the battle of the 14 under division, 16 under division a while ago between these two cities.
Well, it's true, no? Exciting ball game ay natungayan natin between the 16 and under division. It went down to that last shot of Bauan, giving them a chance to win. So we would expect better mula dito sa 18 under natin. Ang standing ngayon, Bauan 5-0 record compared to the 3-2 of Muntinlupa. So a team winning, protecting their clean record, and the one team naman wanting to move up in the team standings.
Sila na lang yung undefeated dito sa South Division standings. And if you're Muntinlupa, you gonna go up the standings and be able to barge into the top 3, considering that they have a chance to make it in the top 3 if they get this victory over a team like Bauan, who has been formidable in all of the games that they have played. And now that let's take a look first at the Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds, as they will be led by Ivan Tinaan.
Well, Ivan Tinaan is against Las Piñas, 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. So he was really that bright spot for his team, itong Muntinlupa Emeralds, and a lot will be expected from him in this ball game if they want to be able to move up that team standings.
While for Bauan, how can we forget about a guy like LeBron James Daep, who has been always there in all of their victories?
Well, LeBron James Daep has been a monster para dito sa Bauan. 17 points and 8 rebounds in their last outing against Dasmariñas. And ito ngang si Daep, he's been really a problem for all their opponents because of his activity in not only in scoring but also dun nga sa mga second chance opportunities.
Now for our marquee matchup, it's a great thing that whenever we have an undefeated team against a team that's right there on the cusp of making the top 3, they will be featured guys like Remuel Santa Rosa and JD Pagulayan.
Well, Remuel Santa Rosa from Muntinlupa is averaging double-double, 19.2 points per game and 11.4 rebounds. Para naman dito sa panig ng Bauan, itong si JD Pagulayan, their guard, is averaging 19 points, 5.6 rebounds, 3.2 assists, and 2.4 steals per ball game. So a total performance ang ipinapakita nitong si JD Pagulayan, and we will see if in this ball game kung matatapat ba yan nitong si Romuel Santa Rosa.
And for the final time in our 9-game stay here in the Junior MPBL, let me turn you over to our game announcer for the starting lineup.
MPBL fans, and welcome to IMUS Sports Complex. This is the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL inaugural season. It's the battle between the Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds 18 under and the Bauan 18 under. Introducing the starters from your Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds. At guard number 18, Russell De Guzman. At guard number 20, Ivan Tinaan. And at forward number 10, Aaron Akitan. At forward number 21, Rumuel Santa Rosa. And at center number 11, Clarence Junco. Head coach for the Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds, Mr. Sigfred Libita, Ryan Torta, UJ Odate. And now, here are the starters from your Bauan 18 under. At guard number 6, R.D. Dolor. At guard number 7, I.C. Kalyangan. And at forward, number 34, LeBron James dive. Other forward number 16, JD Pagulayan. And at center number 10, Aris Borja. Head coach for the Bauan 18U under Mr. CJ Tupacio. Referees for this match, Mr. John Mahinay, Nino Perez, and your crew chief, John Paul Adobo. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Once again, this is Nico Rocha with Coach Melo Navarro, Andy Veloso as our courtside. This is the last game of a 9-game slate here inside the IMUS Sports Complex. Tomorrow, it will be the same, 9 games again, and on Monday, also 9 games since it's a holiday, and it's a lot of more basketball action here for you guys in the Junior MPBL. You can watch us on Facebook, on YouTube, and Channel 19 of Signal TV. This is the 18 and under division.
Sa mga nanonood, totoo po, live pa po ito.
Live, oo, live to, hindi to replay. We are live right now at 9:53 p.m. Quick foul there by the Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds. With, let's talk about first for Bauan, no? They are currently undefeated at the top of the South Division standings. And get this, Coach Melo, they have won an average of 18.8 points in all of their victories. So, a formidable opponent right there. Kitang-kita mo, JD Pagulayan, one of the guys that mentioned in our marquee matchups a while ago. Make that a power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, official fitness part of the Junior MPBL.
Well, JD Pagulayan is a very tall guard para dito sa Bauan. And look at the way he took that basketball strong to the hoop. Talaga namang a match-up problem talking about JD Pagulayan.
The ball rolling off the rim, unable to complete the three-point play. For Muntinlupa, they're currently 3-2, hoping to give Bauan their first loss in this tournament. It's two guys in the air. Good thing Santa Rosa was able to keep his cool and able to get that foul.
And it's going to be placed like that from Romuel Santa Rosa. Ang kakailanganin nila if they wanna keep in step with this Bauan team. Mikey matchup nga natin itong si Romuel Santa Rosa and JD Pagulayan. So early in this ball game, they're very active for both their teams.
Romuel Santa Rosa making the first free throw. It's 4-2 right now. This is the 18 and under division, the last game.
Pero itong si Santa Rosa nga, no, mas manipis kung ikukumpara mo dito kay Pagulayan, but you cannot be deceived by his size dahil talagang aggressive din at malakas itong si Santa Rosa.
Number 6 is RD Dolor, the captain of the Bauan 18U team, 18 and under division. They are formidable from the starting 5 to the bench. And there's a reason why they have been winning an average of 19 points in every contest that they have been in.
No, yung kanilang first and second group, safe to say, hindi nagbabago yung caliber. That's the reason why nga, nag-dominate nila yung kanilang mga ball games. But De Guzman, not afraid of the height nitong Bauan attacking that heart of their defense.
Daep, that's a big man, everybody. With the way he's moving, that's a wing. Moving like a wing rather. And first development, looks like he could potentially move to as the wing, right? Instead of a back to the basket type of player.
That is true. And yung sidestep na yan, mukhang talagang uso sa Bauan. Dahil kanina nakailan din yan si Kines.
Tawagan na unsportsmanlike foul si Junko for that elbow that he inflicted upon Borja. Si Borja yung tinamaan nun, di ba, Coach Melo?
Yeah, tingnan natin ulit
Take
to.
a look here one more
Is
time.
that rebound battle?
It came after the call eh.
Oo, karoon ng pwestuhan doon.
Yun.
Konting pabaon.
Take a look here one more time.
They're already on the floor.
Tapos na eh. May whistle ng time na yun eh. So ayun oh, yung extra na pabaon. So Clarence Child Junko has to sit down for 3 minutes before he can get back into this game.
Oh, that's gonna be a big blow para dito sa Muntinlupa dahil nga itong si Junko is one of the tough guys underneath who would battle it out and prevent those second chance opportunities, but with him on the bench, masusubukan itong si Santa Rosa. He will be tasked to play that rim protector role para dito sa Muntinlupa.
And you can see that the coaches are talking to him.
Oo, dahil alam nila yung value.
You can see that the referees are watching every move of these players, making sure that nothing gets too physical, nothing gets out of hand here inside the IMUS Sports Complex.
And that action happened right in front of our game official, kaya talaga namang hindi lulusot. JD Pagulayan scoring with another layup. Ang hirap niya ng pigilan once nakabuelo going to his right.
And si JD Pagulayan, even though you close out his driving lanes, may tres rin yan eh. He's like Jamal Diaz that not much holes in his game. Good thing for Muntinlupa, the 3 ball is going in for them. 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, in the first 3 minutes rather. RD kicks it to JD, to IC Kalangan. Smooth as ice is IC Kalangan.
That is the smart of JD Kagulayan. Hindi niya pinilit eh. Yung possession that time, he had that open driving lane but saw his open teammate.
RD gets the basketball and the one facilitating for his teammates right now. IC Kalangan, would this be the second 3-pointer? No good. Daep was right there. And it should go back to the white shirts since the last touch of Cafe Uno.
And look at this. May konting kiskisan prior to that inbound play. That is IC Kaliangan
Against De Guzman. Silang dalawa yung medyo aasawa.
Look at that block.
Tapos by Borja. Aris Kane Borja. I think had 4 blocks last game. And that should continue here as long as he's on the floor. You can expect him to disrupt the shots and making sure that nothing easy will ever come for the offensive player that he's guarding. Another 3! What a great start from Bayan or the JKLV Emeralds, and they would need that kind of shooting to sustain if they want to beat a undefeated team like the Bauan Cafe Uno team.
But Bauan Cafe Uno, napakaganda ng kanilang press break, really looking for those forward passes.
The 3-point shot, no good. Borja having a hard time corralling that basketball. Giving up to Daep and to IC. JD Pagulayan for 3. Ayan na sinasabi ko sa Coach Melo. Hindi lang siya he just doesn't just drive. He can also stroke it from deep if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Well, itong si JD Pagulayan, a complete player. So far, no, ang gusto ko na lang makita sa kanya, how good he is going to his left.
And ito si JD Pagulayan has been the player of the game for 4 times already. 4 or 5? If not all of the games that they have played in.
Dali mo daw yung iPad doon.
5 minutes and 10 remaining.
Dali mo daw yung iPad doon.
In the first quarter, penalty na dito ang Muntinlupa, which means gonna be 2 free throws for Bauan after this timeout.
Ligan ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Ligan ng
The 18 under division of Bauan and Muntinlupa is ready to bring their A game tonight. Sabi nga ni Assistant Coach Ryan Tortal ng Muntinlupa, alam nila na malakas ang kalaban nila tonight. Kaya naman they really prepared for this game, lalo na at araw-araw ang naging ensayo nila. Sa kabilang panig naman, sabi ni Head Coach CJ Topacio ng Bauan, maganda na ang nabubuong team chemistry ng kanyang mga players. Kaya naman mataas din ang kumpiyansa niya na sila ang mag-uuwi ng panalo tonight. Before that, we would like to thank our major sponsor at Atlantis 88 for being our constant companion here in the Junior MPBL para suportahan ang ating mga manlalarong kabataan. Atlantis 88, unleash your casino adventure. Gaming is for 21 years old and above only. Keep it fun mga kaliga. Game responsibly. Parental supervision is advised. Back to the panel.
Thank you so much for that, Andy. For a report, as always helpful for us here in the panel.
Well, a lot of movement para dito sa offense of Bauan. No? They went to their motion offense in that sequence and finding that cutter from the weak side.
Ganda ng ikutan no, Coach Melo, and we see it. 5 assists in 5 minutes of this game.
We're seeing a more fluid team here. Talking about Bauan, no? Nakita mo kasi lahat are really options for them in that offense. Even there was an instance there, Pagulayan was asking for the ball from the post. So yun, dadagdag ko 2 things na gusto ko makita sa kanya, post move and going to the left.
Baka yun ang susunod na makikita mo. And that's another foul called on Muntinlupa. That's gonna be 2 more free throws para sa...
Well, that's for Pagulayan because they've been...
Oh! It's on Pagulayan?
No, it's gonna be 2 free throws
okay,
for Pagulayan because they
Akala ko
were
si
trying to prevent that entry pass on the post.
And JD Pagulayan already has 7 points here. He averages 19 points a game, 5.6 rebounds, and 3.2 assists. And you know, you can put him in a different team and I feel like he could score more than 25 a night. It's just that sobrang deep lang talaga nitong Bauan Cafe Uno 18 under division team nila na medyo nakakalat yung production. But it's clear as day that he's the first offensive option for Cafe Uno. Is it stepping?
Unforced turnover para dito sa Muntinlupa. That's not gonna help their cause.
Muntinlupa had the lead a while ago. It was 10-6, but from there, it was a 12-3 run for Bauan.
Doon makikita mo mas maraming baon ng mga set plays and inbound plays itong Bauan.
Kitang-kita mo nga, they move differently, they operate differently, and there, the great recognition to kick out, because knowing that there are 2 big men, that's on him. Borja, losing control of the basketball. Here comes Muntinlupa, they're only down by 3. Tinaan, kicking it out. No good.
Oh, being at the right place at the right time, itong si Magpantay.
Yeah, Borja and Daep were unable to corral that missed shot. But here, Borja finally getting it. Daep gives it back to RD Dolor. RD, the drive. And it's an end one. A power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, official fitness part of the Junior MPBL. Finally, the captain getting his first 2 points. And it's a 2+1 opportunity for him.
As soon as RD Dolor heard that whistle, he had that perfect intention in mind just to put that basketball strong. And nakascore nga siya dyan with that floater going to the baseline.
RD Dolores at the line. He made a runner getting fouled a while ago and that completes the 3-point play. 21-15 right now for Cafe Uno. Kita parang may version sila ng press, no? Half-court press yung ginagawa nila.
Well, it's really a scrambling defense na pinapakita nitong Bauan kasi wala silang problema with switching. They could afford, even their guards could be matched up with the bigs and yung kanilang bigs naman are quick and long enough to defend the guards.
Nakita yung mga guards na Bauan, they are bulky enough to keep up with the size of the fairly taller players than them. IC Kalangan already making a 3-pointer a while ago. This time he opts to drive. No good on that one. But that should be 2 free throws once again. This time it's Kelsey Baldoria getting that board and getting hacked in the process.
Pero ito nga si Baldoria, no, patambay-tambay lang dun sa ilalim. Getting that offensive rebound and there was nothing these white shirts can do dahil nakuha niya yung bola doon. Too deep na in the basket.
Kelsey Baldoria makes the first. Hindi ko gets bakit biglang may box out sa kanya. First free throw pa lang yun. 2 for 2 at the line for the big man, number 78 for Bauan Cafe Uno. Eight-point lead right now for Bauan. They've only committed one foul. Daep! Woo! Pinning that ball off the glass.
And itong si Daep living up to his name, no? LeBron James.
LeBron
Daep.
James Daep.
This deserves a second look.
You can always associate LeBron James with chase down blocks. In a way, may pagka-chase down din ganyan sa likod. And timing that perfectly well.
Not in my house. Sabi nito ni LBJ Daep.
Not in my house. Not Cleveland, Ohio, but Cavite City muna. Here comes Bauan. Aggressive drive and yet another foul. And they've been getting on and rightfully so earning those trips to the line.
Yeah. It was a good challenge until the last second na ibinaba pa yung kamay.
Is that a foul or was it a block? Yeah, it's good. It's a foul. So that means that number 5 of Bauan Cafe Uno, more specifically TJ Tabuan, head to the line for 2. Tabuan has a chance to, well, he had a chance by missing the first free throw. One more chance for Tabuan. Kita mo dito, Coach Melo. Oh, Tabuan misses both free throws. But currently, Bauan has 10 free throw attempts in the first quarter. You can see the aggressiveness. And they want to get to the line. You see their defense stifling as ever. The sidestep, no good by Kelsey Baldoria.
And that was Calvin Murillo, no, for Muntinlupa, holding his ground against the taller Bauan players.
The drive. And it's good.
This time around, no? 3 against 1. There's really nothing much you can do to stop that kind of attack from Bauan.
Nakakatakot tong yung depensa ng Bauan. It's their big man. Look at LeBron James Daep. Oh! Whoa! With a slammer jammer! Grabe. And that came off a press, the steal. And what a way. At di pa tayo tapos dito sa first quarter. Si LeBron James Daep flying high for that slam. And pagkatapos, pa-timeout agad ng Muntinlupa to talk things over and trying to find ways how to counter a guy like him.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ng mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo.
You're watching that Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Score is 27-15 right now with Bauan Cafe Uno up by 12 against Muntinlupa. And a while ago before the timeout, we just saw a fast break slam courtesy of LeBron James Daep, already providing us with a series of highlights in the first quarter alone.
Well, ang maganda doon, it's coming from defensive efforts. Siya mismo nakaagaw that time, itong si Daep.
See here, with Bauan getting a lot of blocks. That's already their third one to 0 of Muntinlupa. The depth of this team in full display, the talent are right there. A rare turnover. Let's see if they can convert. Daep's right there! But I think the ball was already touched the rim. I mean the glass before that block. That's why it's called goaltending, right? Even though the ball went in. 3 seconds remaining.
Oh, they were not aware of
yeah,
the
they were
clock.
not aware of the clock. And that's the end of the first quarter. And grabe na, papagising talaga tayo. Every game has its own specialty. And look here, the Atlantis 88 move of the game.
I wouldn't be surprised. This is that slam dunk mula dito kay LeBron James. Dive off that steal from their press. Makikita mo talaga dito. Able to put the ball on the floor and skying high for that one-handed jam.
Hopefully we get to see more of those in the second quarter.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito
A look here at LeBron James Diep, who has provided us with a series of highlights na pang whole game na no?
Oo.
Pero lahat yun na nakita ninyo, lahat yun first quarter pa lang, and we still have 3 more quarters to go, getting that much deserved rest.
Well, that's really on another level. Itong si LeBron James Diep.
Now in the second quarter with Bauan, enjoying a 10-point lead. What happened in the first quarter, Coach Melo, for our viewers who were just tuning in on Facebook and YouTube and on Channel 19 on Signal TV?
Well, it was Bauan putting on that on-ball pressure from that backcourt and scoring easy baskets. At yung kanilang depensa rin, talaga namang hindi mo matatawaran. Not allowing anything easy for Muntinlupa.
I think this is Nitura. Kamukha ni Cyrus eh. Ayun, nakatama ako. Si Nitura nga. That is number 24. A foul on Lance Nino Nitura. Hawig talaga siya kay Cyrus. Sabi ko, wait. Even without looking at the jersey, alam mo na, wait. I think this is Nitura. And si Kuya niya, great defensive. Ooh! Medyo malinis yung yun Parang na-clock dun si Kabase Parang
But, they were too aggressive and they were just trying to, he was just trying to protect the basketball, talking about itong si Romel Santa Rosa.
Alright, I think play goes on. Great ball movement for Muntinlupa.
That's a good call. An illegal screen mula dito kay Santa Rosa.
This is a moving screen. 2 team fouls already on Bauan 1 for Muntinlupa. Bauan up by 10 still here in the second quarter.
Also a moving screen, trying to free up their shooter from that staggered screen on the weak side. So that was a usual secondary offense na nakikita natin, a cross screen for the guard and staggered screen on the opposite end. But ito na naman yung steal mula dito sa Bauan. Talagang the long hands of other players making it hard for Muntinlupa to cross that basketball.
You know, whenever I see a Nitura player, alam kong defensive player lagi. Di ba si Cyrus Nitura yung defensive player of the year for Philoel?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
And you would know that, Coach Melo, considering you have covered a lot of games there. Steal for Bauan. Here they come once again. Nitura ahead of the break, but Muntinlupa. Again, another foul on Bauan. That they're already in the penalty.
This an opportunity for Muntinlupa to score while the but the clock is stopped, so they need to really maximize itong mga free throw opportunities nila. And we see on our screens one of the best point guards we have in the professional level. That's Winnie Arboleda.
We have a Winnie Arboleda sighting here in IMUS Sports Complex.
A point guard with the body of a big guy.
Yeah, oo. Never na nawala, and it's always been like that even when he was still an active player in the professional ranks. And that was what makes him unique, right? Yung ganun lang ang katawan, tapos able to keep up with the speed of the guards he was guarding. A timeout on the floor by Bauan 18U.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior.
Once again, you're watching Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL presented by Atlantis 88. It's the ball right now by the Bauan 18U. They still enjoy a 10-point lead over the Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds. The undefeated team is Bauan 5-0, while Muntinlupa is currently 3-2 and in the middle of the pack. But if they win here, they'll be able to jump to the top 3.
Yeah, that's true. But a miscommunication dun on the part of Bauan. Never fake a backdoor, sabi nga ng mga coaches.
Yeah, never fake a backdoor. Parang ituloy mo na kung ganun. Or else it's gonna be a... What do you call this? It's gonna be a turnover immediately for you and your team.
And ito si Junko already back in the ball game after yung unfortunate start for him.
Yeah.
Yun yung value na nawawala every time you're in the bench.
Parang tinulak ata ni... Oo nga, no? Because Junko was the one that initiated that contact. Nakita ko yun eh. Kasi I was looking at the side. You take a look here, Coach Melo. I think I would say I was correct with the way I saw it. Ayun, no?
Lunko is really a very physical player. No? Talagang he would get into your head kung medyo hindi ka sanay sa pisikalan. But that's a kind of player that coaches love.
Yeah, I mean, he gave his team another possession. But sabay, bumalik rin si JD Pagulayan sa floor. Pagulayan losing control of the basketball. And let's see here. And an easy layup for number 18 on the side of Muntinlupa. That is Russell De Guzman.
He hit a couple of three-pointers earlier. This time around, snatching that ball from Pagulayan and scoring off that easy layup.
Pagulayan. The bump. The feed no good. You can see there the elbow of Muntinlupa. Once again, si Junko. But first, it's turning over to Andy Veloso for her report.
Coach Ryan of Muntinlupa is really expecting this challenging game against the powerhouse team Bauan. Kaya naman inaasahan rin niya na sana ay magbunga ang kanilang magandang ensayo sa laro nila ngayon. Wala rin naman siyang inaasahang player today dahil alam niyang may next man up mentality ang lahat ng kanyang mga players. Maliban nga kina Santa Rosa, De Guzman at Tinaan, maganda rin ang naging performance ni John Carl Orante last game, finishing with 14 points. Nakausap ko nga siya before the game at sabi niya susubukan niya ulit ipakita ang galing niya this game. Maibibigay kaya ng Muntinlupa ang unang talo ng Bauan this season. Balik sa inyo, Nico and Coach Melo.
Well, so far, they are able to keep with the physicality and the ones initiating it.
Yeah. Well, some decisions being made here by officials do sa huling action nga na nangyari, ano, but again, we're talking about the activity nitong si Hungko. Really siya yung nag-engage eh. He's initiating those contacts, wanting to okay, so nagkaroon ng double technical foul.
Well, he should be more careful considering that he already has a... Oh, yun. Out of the... I think he's out of the playing court.
Well, it could be because of that. He had an
Meron na nga
unsportsmanlike
siyang
foul
unspo.
earlier. Oo. So that's gonna be a big blow for Muntinlupa.
I mean, yun yung kailangan niya i-control in the future, right? It's his temper, the physicality. Eh ngayon, medyo napasobra lang talaga.
Well, ngayon, Muntinlupa will have to go on with this ball game without their lead rim protector and lead rebounder. So, tingnan natin kung sino magsi-step up in place for Hungko.
Kita mo rin naman kasi yung physicality kanina na the way he is instigating things. Although, if physicality like that has its positivity, it's more of how you control it. And not like not acting like you want to initiate something that goes beyond basketball.
Yeah.
Take a look here, the instant replay once more of on why we have a stoppage on the floor right now. Tamaan niya ata sa elbow dun si Borja. Si Borja, oh yun no, na-solid dun si Borja.
Ball possession, Bauan 18U. 14 seconds shot clock.
Well, anyway, we will proceed here now, 29-23. After all of that mess has been sorted out. So going back to Muntinlupa. Grabe rin ano kanina eh, no? Pag natamaan ka ng elbow dito sa side of your rib, mapapakurot ka din. Parang, 29-23 is your score right now. And since Bauan is in the penalty, that means it's gonna be 2 free throws for Muntinlupa. LeBron James Zapp is back on the floor for the Black Shirts as well.
Look at this lineup of Bauan, ano? Hahaba.
Mahaba talaga. And this is their starting 5, right? Ito yung formidable 5 nila.
But you cannot discount the hustle and effort nitong Muntinlupa naman. Keeping this ball game as close as possible. Dahil that's what they need to do eh. Give themselves a chance to win this ball game by keeping it close, and then sa dulo, one final push for Muntinlupa, and that's gonna be possible if mako-contain nila itong running game na meron ng Bauan that starts from very good backcourt defense.
See here, substitution for Bauan. The captain, R.D. Dolor, checking in. Icy Kalangan sees a gap in the defense, and he makes them pay with a sidestep lefty finish.
Icy Kalangan making it look so easy. Yung kanyang sidestep finish, changing hands, finishing with that left. So dito mo makikita ngayon yung value ni Hungko, ano? Tumataas lalo yung kumpiyansa ng Bauan to attack that paint dahil alam nila na wala ng physical player underneath.
Kapag na dun si Hungko, you'll think about it, you'll think twice eh. Parang gusto ko ba makatikim? Pag-drive, hindi na muna. But right now, now that he's gone, it opens up the lane even more. Considering that Bauan already has the size advantage over Muntinlupa.
Parang parting of the Red Sea ang nangyayari dyan. Bubuka yung depensa nito Muntinlupa.
Yun yung perfect term to describe it, parting of the Red Sea, Coach Melo. I mean, always spot on with your terms here. Pagulayan. Finding LeBron James Daep.
There is now a huge void in that defense of Muntinlupa, but on the other end for Bauan, a lot of plugs in those holes. Hindi ka kakabahan pumressure if you're the guards from Bauan dahil alam mo na merong rim protector katulad nito.
Oo nga, parang chill-chill ka lang sa perimeter eh. So sige, nandun naman si Daep at si Borja. Sila na bahala. That's the third team foul on Muntinlupa. 2 minutes and 43. Yung block kanina ni Borja, parang alam mo yung sa volleyball.
Oo, that's true.
Return to sender. 33-25. The momentum's looking like it's swinging back to Bauan. The runner by IC is no good. Muntinlupa to attempt a three. It's all swish from downtown once again. Russell de Guzman now with 13 points in 15 minutes. Daep showing us his handles. Gives it to JD Pagulayan. Never leave him open for three because he will do just that.
So JD Pagulayan, very composed. Alam niya na darating yung pagkakataon for him despite that connected three-pointer from Muntinlupa.
And Daep is called for the foul. And that is only his first foul, so he's still safe here.
Let's take a look at this. Three-pointer mula dito kay De Guzman. Wanted a 4-point play. Pero makikita mo talaga yung kumpiyansa niya. After sinking 2 free throws back in the first. But speaking of kumpiyansa, hindi na uubusan to. JD Pagulayan stepping up for that counter three-pointer.
That's Santa Rosa missing his first free throw. Romuel Santa Rosa averaging 19.2 points and 11.4 rebounds a game. He was on our marquee matchup as well a while ago. And so far, he's been contained here in the first half. It's a great job on Bauan. And if they continue to keep doing that in the second half, I think they'll be on their way, or at least cruise to an easy victory. But if they're not able to do so, I think may ilalapit pa to. Pagulayan.
So that was the question I raised earlier.
Yeah.
I wanna see Pagulayan attack to his left. Nakita natin doon.
All right siya ngayon.
That defense was preventing that right drive, and medyo nawawala yung shiftiness going to the left. So that's one thing na pag na-develop nitong si Pagulayan is really gonna be a problem for any team that he faces.
And not much holes in his game right now. What more if he could add that left side, more comfortable, right? If he does become
well, as always, meron naman talagang strong side pero it's gonna be a plus factor kung ma-add mo yung weak side. Just like our very good senator, before he only has that power left hook.
Actually,
nung na-develop niya yung right, dati pang jab lang, but it became a weapon for him. So it's probably the same thing para dito kay Pagulayan. Wag lang manununtok ka.
Wag lang manununtok. Wag mo na magyahan si Senator Manny pagdating sa ganun. It's more of just adding more weapons to your bag rather. Let's not forget, they just scored a three on the other end, right? I think I got too focused on your yung kay Senator Manny about adding that righty finish. Hindi ko lang na-realize of dati. Left hook lang talaga yung killing move niya.
So imagine kung magiging left and right ang attack nitong si Pagulayan, talagang with the size that he has, kung point guard ang galaro nito in the next level, that's gonna be a matchup problem.
So you think for him, might as well transition to a full point guard? Than a two. Kasi the size
is a combo guard.
Combo guard na lang.
Something more like of a parang Dwight Ramos style of play.
But ano ba height ni Dwight Ramos? Dwight Ramos like 6'2", right? So
well, I think he's more
taller pa si Dwight Ramos, like a 6'4" range. Anyway, at the end of the first half, it's 39 for Bauan Cafe Uno to the 29 of the JKLV Muntinlupa Emeralds. A look here at the Atlantis 88 move of the game by IC Kalangan. Smooth as butter with that finish to cap off our first half.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo.
Mga kaliga, another half-court challenge. So ito na ang last chance nyo para makuha ang brand new cellphone from Junior MPBL. Ito mukhang confident ang ating mga players. We have John Loy, Paolo, Kim, Carlos, Jeremy, Batotoy, Louie, Jude, Badong, and Kelly. Ayan, go guys! Tingnan natin kung makukuha nyo ang brand new cellphone. Ayan, first player. Para sa brand new cellphone. Oh, sayang. Okay, another one. Nice try. Oh, go na. Ay, wale. Okay lang, next time, next time. Next, go kuya. Tumabingi. Ooh. Muntik na, muntik na. Ayan. Mukhang confident to, oh. Seryoso. Ooh. Sayang. Ayan, nagpaa pa. Tingnan natin kung may difference ang pagpaa niya. Ooh, sayang. Ayan, naka-rubber shoes pa to. Ito naman naka-rubber shoes. Kung kanina nakapaa, ngayon naka-rubber shoes. Oh, sayang! Malapit na yun, ah. Ayan. Nice try, kuya. Ayan. Sayang. Ayan, nagpaulit. You know? Ayan, we have here. Ayan. Sayang. Ayan, magpapaabaw, hindi. Man! Congratulations! Wow! Hindi nyo kaya, guys. Ayan. We have another winner for We have another winner at makakakuha ng brand new cellphone. Congratulations! And we have here Commissioner Keith giving the brand new cellphone for our winner tonight. Ayan. Humabol pa siya sa brand new cellphone tonight. Congratulations, kuya. Yan. Thank you guys for joining. Malay nyo kayo na ang sunod na makakakuha ng brand new cellphone sa mga susunod nating challenge. Thank you guys for joining.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to,
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Yeah, ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Yeah, ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga
Let's take a look here at some of the highlights of the first half between Bauan 18U against Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds.
Well, palitan ng 3-pointers no? Pinakita from both teams. De Guzman para dito sa panig ng Muntinlupa. And on the other end naman, Pagulayan scoring also his version of 3-pointers. But this is really that highlight of the first half. That throwdown mula dito kay LeBron James Diep.
I see LeBron James Diet ng first quarter no Coach Melo was really something else. Had the chase down block from behind and then the slam to cap off the first quarter. Second quarter medyo tumahimik siya. But now that we're here in the second half, what did Bauan do well? Same for Muntinlupa naman. Ano ba kaya na ayusin para makahabol dito?
Well, for Bauan, it was sharing that basketball. They had 9 assists. So a lot of guys touching the ball. A lot of opportunities for them to share yung scoring load. And on the other end naman, for Muntinlupa, it's really that 3-point shot mula dito kay De Guzman ang bumubuhay sa kanila. No? So they're gonna need to set him up some more. And put a lot of pressure dun sa mga scorers itong Bauan and make it hard for them to attack that paint. Katulad nung huling nakita natin dito from Pagulayan. It's as if nobody was there. No white shirt was present to stop that drive from Pagulayan.
And as you noticed, Coach Melo, again, it was off to the right.
Oo.
It's more of parang, di ba dapat you're gonna try to keep him, you're gonna close that right lane and make him go left. But so far, Pagulayan has been getting to his spots. And that's credit to his offensive ability to shake off his defenders. Tabuan, back to Pagulayan. No good on the 3 but recovered by the black shirts, Nitura. Finding Sarino for that open 3-pointer.
Well, that's a second chance opportunity para dito sa Bauan, getting that long rebound from the miss from Pagulayan, and hindi naman sinayang dito for that second 3-pointer.
Spin move. Medyo palayo no?
Oo.
Palayo sa basket. Then again, nandun sina LeBron James Dive. You don't wanna spin towards them.
Well, that's the first miss mula dito kay De Guzman from the 3-point line. And another great execution para dito sa Bauan with that transition alley-oop play.
Great feed by Nitura.
Oo, ang ganda ng timing,
I think that's Tabuan, right? Who was the one?
Yeah.
Who was the guy to execute?
Kontra-tempo pa. Alam mo yung gagawin niya, pero yung timing ng pag-release ng pasa, kaya talagang kumagat nun.
Yeah. This time, another spin move para sa Muntinlupa. Hindi na talaga sila maka-arangkada dito sa third quarter.
Yeah, that's Santa Rosa. Sabi nga natin, 19.2 per 19.2 points, 11.4 rebounds, but so far today, medyo below his average, just 2 points and 2 rebounds pa lang.
Oh, yun ay sabi mo nga. Lefty layup. So, bingo card mo. Lefty layup. Left side, lefty finish. So, check na dun. Ano ba bang kulang kay JD Pagulayan na kailangan niya gawin dito? Or has he checked everything in your box?
So far, no, talaga really impressive itong si JD Pagulayan. So it's just a matter of, for him, no, just continue getting better. And ito, this was a straight drive to the basket.
No. He finished with the right.
But
left side.
But he evaded that defense with the left-hand dribble. Ang gusto ko, that was off a handoff na nagkaroon ng miscommunication. I mean, not to take anything away from Pagulayan. I'm a fan of this kid, pero because I want to see him improve some more. So, yung last sequence na yun, handoff, sumabit yung bantay, kaya libreng-libre for that left-hand layup. But I want to see him more attacking his defender face up and going to that left.
Going to that left. Okay. So yun pa yung ano natin. Iba talaga standards for star players.
Well, sabi nga nila, di ba? That's a privilege.
Yes.
For you to be held to a certain standard.
A higher standard, for sure. They had to rush the 3-point shot since they only had like 2 seconds remaining after that one. But look at this run by Bauan. Blitzing Muntinlupa in the third quarter. 11 points to just 3 being scored by the JKLV Emeralds. Munti ko masabi Cagers.
Well, this is really Bauan showing their strength, ano?
But there, a 3-pointer, it's an air ball. Rare one for Bauan. Here comes Muntinlupa. Aggressive driving, almost making it.
Speed kills para dito kay De Guzman. Nakatalikod pa yung mga defenders that time, taking advantage of that. But yun nga, yung haba at yung athletic ability nito mga players from Bauan. Although De Guzman was able to blow by them on the last second, nakaka-recover pa din.
Just blowing by them easily. Just outrunning every Bauan Cafe Uno player. Take a look here one more time. Sinasabi natin, look at that speed.
Yan, 1 against 5 but on the last second nga yun, somebody challenging that shot.
And it's good for De Guzman. 50-34 here in the third quarter. Still in a comfortable spot. Our Bauan Cafe Uno, Batang Angas. And this time, sila naman nakalusot. Just being deceptive with what they want to run.
Maganda dito kasi every time they run that ball screen, hindi maka-double or maka-help yung defender ng big guys because they're also able scorers. Kaya naman, they were able to take advantage of that. Talking about the guard of Bauan.
Let's give this first to Andy Veloso for a report. Andy, take it away.
Bauan's coaches is really looking forward for this exciting game, lalo na at most of Bauan's coaching staff is actually from Muntinlupa, kaya naman they also see this game as a friendly and healthy competition. On their last game against Dasmariñas, pumutok ang laro ni RC Sarino, finishing with 16 points in that game. Sabi niya maganda man ang kanyang points last game, nagkaroon pa rin siya ng maraming passing errors, kaya naman ito ang kanyang pagpopokusan dito sa laro laban sa Muntinlupa. Mapoprotektahan kaya ng Bauan ang kanilang undefeated title tonight. Nico and Coach Melo.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for that, Andy. Nakakatawa yung yung friendly, when you say friendly fire, hindi naman friendly fire, but more of a healthy competition. That's the right word that she just mentioned a while ago.
Pero minsan, mas mahirap pa kalaban yung kaibigan dahil siyempre pag natalo ka dyan, kumbaga mahaba-habang bragging rights yan.
Mahaba-habang bragging rights. Kasi single round robin to eh. Isa-isa lang naman nila to.
Kumbaga, kailan ka pa makakabawi ulit, ano?
Siguro sa playoffs na no?
Well, but I like the point na sinabi dito about Sarino. Although he scored 16 points in their last outing, hindi siya nakafocus dun sa magagandang ginawa lang niya. He's focused more dun sa mga things that he could improve on, which is, sabi nga niya, yung kanyang mga passing errors. So makikita natin ngayon yung efficiency nitong si Sarino.
Yes, si Sarino, And And her last question regarding if Bauan is on their way to their 6th straight win. If they continue to do the same things that they're doing, and if this guy, oh here's JD Pagulayan, continues to hit tough shots like that, I think it's a no-brainer.
Just so far, no, in this ball game, yung offensive power nitong Bauan is too much for Muntinlupa. And it's really that hole in the center. Yun yung pinagsimulan ng problema nitong Muntinlupa, that hole being left by Junco. So ngayon, kumpiyansa na itong Bauan to attack from all cylinders. Kita nila that open sa paint. They also have that 3-pointers. Kaya naman talagang if you're Muntinlupa, you're guessing kung saan ka atakihin itong Bauan.
Baldoria giving it to Cabase. Not able to convert on that lefty layup. Another 3 for the JKLV Emeralds. This time it's short, hitting the front rim. Trying to disrupt Bauan from going down the floor, but they were able to get their composure.
Ito Bauan ngayon, once again running that horn set, and Sarino.
And that's a power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness part of the Junior MPBL. And Sarino, despite the hit, making
this is a fast and furious play, ano, from 0 to 100 in less than 2 seconds para dito kay Sarino.
Favorite move ko yung Hesi. Yung biglang natitigal din, biglang 0 to 100. And the ball looking like it was about to be stuck on top of that cylinder a while ago. Pero gusto pala natin kanina, di ba? The chances of that happening is much lower than a wedgie.
Well, again, Sarino already playing above his average. He has 7 points per ball game. Ngayon, 9 points na ang pinapakita sa atin.
Unable to convert on that freebie. But Bauan, this is the spot that they want to be, a 20-point lead heading into the 4th quarter. Well, so far right now, they can still add on to that. And you see here the leak by Sarino. Once more, they convert, making it now the biggest lead of this ball game. 22 points for Bauan, and they're still not done.
Sarino,
almost a near steal.
Sarino in that sequence, outrunning everyone, and ang maganda din doon, Pagulayan being that able and willing passer that he is, finding Sarino and giving that lead pass.
Thankfully, Muntinlupa, JKLV Emeralds able to get 2 points there. But with a minute and 19 remaining, it's going back to Bauan.
This is that familiar horns play.
Almost a botched play for Bauan Cafe Uno. They give it back to Sarino. This time, opting for a 3. It's an air ball. And I think sumayad ata yung bolas kay Magpantay.
Gotta watch out for this the screener action. Usually pag triangle formation, could be a back pick for the shooter.
De Vera. Another air ball and
A push mula dito kay Santa Rosa.
hindi kita dito sa angle natin, but on the screens kitang-kita naman. And that should be, actually, hindi pa naman 2 free throws. Kasi not much fouls have been called here in the 3rd quarter.
Ayun. Clear as day.
Icy Kalangan is also back on the floor. He's been out for majority of the 3rd quarter, no? With the coaching staff giving a lot of players opportunities to prove themselves here. Usually, Coach Melo, babad yan si IC in their previous games.
Well, because ito ngang the other guard for them has been playing very well. Talking about RC Sarino, kaya naman medyo napahaba ang pahinga.
It's a foul on Kelsey Baldoria. 61-41, 24.5 seconds remaining. Santa Rosa making the first free throw, but still they're down by 19. And what a way for Bauan to respond, right? After that second quarter when Muntinlupa was able to keep it close, but they were now able to run away here in the third quarter, adding some extra cushion as they head to the final frame. 19 seconds to go. The shot clock is off. The ball is with Icy Kalangan. No better player than to give the ball to. 7. De Vera once more for a 3. Will this be it? No good. Almost a walk there for Muntinlupa. You see either the last court heave, and that should count. It looks like it was going in, right? That is by Ivan Tinaan, and what a way to end the third quarter. Take a look here one more time at the shot by Ivan Tinaan. No hesitation, maganda yung release. He kind of felt it. Alam na alam niya eh. And after that 3, they cut the lead down to 15.
May cellphone din ba yan?
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng...
Now here in the fourth quarter for the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, and we just saw a last second heave by Ivan Tinan, and it looked good as day to the moment he released it. Naramdaman niya rin no? Kita sa follow through eh.
Oo, medyo hindi na maganda yung timing dahil nakuha na yung cellphone kaninang halftime.
Nakuha na yung cellphone kaninang halftime. Dapat sa kanya bibigay, kung pumasok yun. Wala na. Nabigay na eh. Sorry, 1 lang allocated per day. If only their game started kung sila yung nasa 16 under time.
Well, kaya doon sa mga ating crowd, who's gonna be attending the ball games, kailangan practicein nyo na yan, yung mga half-court shots dahil a lot of prizes are awaiting you.
Pati pag sa player, dapat iba. 2 cellphone kung ganun. Kasi game action eh.
Oo.
Kalangan. The kick out to IC. Sorry, that is Lance Nitura.
So, sabi mo nga, Lance Nitura, usually a defensive player, but that time showing us that he could also score that basketball with that one dribble pull-up.
A drive by Muntinlupa, and it's never a good idea to challenge the towers of the Bauan Cafe Uno team. Grabe tinatas na talaga kamay nila, wala na. And here, RD Dolor, the captain, disrupting the pass. And one point, powerful, brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL. Lance Nitura once again, this time with a drive. How many steals? Oh, Bauan only has 9, ironically. You'd think that...
Kala mo, dami na with the way they're playing defense. But 9 is not, technically, hindi naman siya konti eh. It's just that,
compared to the 7,
sa tempo ng game na nakikita natin, you would expect na nasa double digits na yung steals itong Bauan.
Actually, kung isipin mo yung deflections, madami. Yun yung madami.
Yeah.
But they don't count deflections here. A glaring stat here for Bauan. They have 38 points in the paint compared to just 16 of Muntinlupa. Great passing for Muntinlupa, but they're just not able to make that shot right there. 8 minutes and 28 in this ball game.
A lot of action underneath dun sa inbound play na yun, pero wala talaga malibre because of the switching defense itong Bauan, haba.
Hirap talaga eh, no?
Oo.
And you can see here, Muntinlupa is only scoring 31% from the field compared to the 57 of Bauan. That's such a glaring difference.
But in the number of attempts, hindi naman nagkakalayo. 48 for Muntinlupa, 49 for Bauan. It's just the efficiency of Bauan prevailing in this ball game.
So out of bounds called on Muntinlupa. Still unable to score here in the fourth quarter. 7-0 run for Bauan. But Muntinlupa has not scored since that last second shot by Ivan Tinaan. Dolor hits the left side of the rim. Cabrera had to give it away. It goes back to him. Wait, did he get blocked there or he lost control of the basketball?
Oo, parang may touch dun from behind. And the referee correcting that call, giving that ball back to Muntinlupa.
Morris Cabrera is actually the captain, the listed team captain here for the Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds.
A nice execution mula dito sa Muntinlupa off that baseline inbound. Finding itong si Tadena.
Kalangan to Dolor. Great ball movement there, but Magpantay was able to knock the ball out of the hands of RD. Dolor to Baldoria. Kalangan. To Nitura. The step through, kicking it out to Dolor, and sayang kung pwede lang i-count Coach Melo.
So that's better defense on the part of Muntinlupa. Forcing itong Bauan to a 24-second shot clock violation. Medyo tentative that time itong Bauan, kaya naman na-delay talaga yung kanilang offense.
It's a 20-point lead, but fine, at least they were able to put some points on the board here in the fourth quarter. That 3-point shot was just too strong. Parang may wind that took it out. And so far, di na natin nakita sina LeBron James Daep, JD Pagulayan. They only have... actually, LeBron James Daep is here. Correction. Harap-harapan pa natin, sa harap pa ng panel. Doon ako nakatingin sa bench, iniisa-isa ko eh. Pero si Pagulayan wala. That's something that I can confirm for sure.
What a gutsy drive mula dito kay De Guzman. He had two black shirts in front of him, but still going for that layup.
68-48 for Bauan. And actually sa Bauan, for the first half, they committed a lot of fouls. What they were able to fix here in the second half, Coach Melo, are the fouls, right? They're more disciplined and just playing honest defense.
Well, that's really what you need to do dahil nga wala naman kayong problema sa offense. Everything's working for you in that department. So it's really just yung over-aggressiveness nyo helping the cause of Muntinlupa back in the first quarter. Back in the first half, rather.
Alley-oop dunk ata gusto nila bigay dun para kay Daep. Daep's right. They're ready to block that shot. Kita mo yung buwelo niya?
Oo. At ito mahuhuli. A push on that rebound battle.
It's already 3 team fouls on Muntinlupa with 5 minutes and 40 remaining. John Carl Orante. 5.6 points, 5.8 rebounds, his averages in the past 5 games that they have played in. Cabrera. Great passing for Muntinlupa. Some silver linings that we're seeing here right now.
So that's a great read para dito sa Muntinlupa. They're gonna need more of that, and if they keep executing yung mga ganyang plays, it's gonna be very good for them. And De Guzman leading the pack, scoring off that left-handed layup. Pangalawang agaw na yata ito ni De Guzman in the ball game.
Pangalawang agaw na nga. Good thing he has stats outside points, right? 19 points, no rebounds and assists, but at least in the defensive end, dun siya nakakabawi. But the captain, finally, getting his first three-pointer of this game. Look at an up and under move for Muntinlupa, no good. You can see here, Icy Kalangan trying. Kanina pa niya hinahanap si Daep no? I think they're looking for that alley-oop finish.
Look at that Orante. He had that open lane on the left pero wanting to really bump itong si I think that's Cabrera.
Yeah, si Cabrera yung nag-finish, no?
Yeah.
Isa yung red end one I mean, di ba? Get the bump. And Daep. Easy. Barbecue chicken for LeBron James Daep.
Lalim masyado na kuha ni Daep yung bola and it's almost impossible to stop him.
The find to Cabrera. Tamaan ata doon ni Dolor. And with that, a timeout by the Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds. They're down by 18 right now.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo, bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to, liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na
Let's take a look here at the high looping three-pointer by the captain, RD Dolor. Then the bump for Muntinlupa, JKLV Emeralds. And the way nakasagot sila dito sa fourth quarter, but is it enough?
Medyo malalim itong lamang na kailangan nilang habulin. And then nga sabi kasi natin on the part of Bauan, napakaganda nung kanilang, especially that second quarter. That's when they really stepped on the gas, applied pressure from the backcourt, forced a lot of turnovers and scored difficult baskets.
You know, I really get hyped up whenever they play the Slam Dunk theme song. Even though na medyo decided na yung laro. Oh! That's a 4-point play! Courtesy of their captain of Muntinlupa, Morris Romuel Cabrera.
And that was on cue, no? Sabi mo nga dun sa Slam Dunk soundtrack, dun pa tayo nakakuha ng opportunity for a 4-point play.
Oh, the rare 4-point play. And it's si LeBron James Daep out of all people.
Pero kinakatakot ako sa Slam Dunk, yung isang 3 points, 1 week inabot.
Yun yung diba? Yun yung tres ni Kogure.
Oo, nag-reminisce.
Nag-reminisce siya. Diba yun yung nag-reminisce siya sa away nila ni Mitsui? Yun yung gano'n diba?
Yeah, I think he was a graduating player So, from rookie year niya, binalikan niya. Kaya isang linggo bago pumasok yung 3 points.
One episode, one box movement. Tagal! Naalala ko yun. It really became iconic. Anyway,
this could be a highlight.
Ay, chill lang siya. Chill lang si Daep.
Sinigurado.
See here, Orante. The feed. Oh, syempre, mag-aalinlangan ka whenever Daep is right there. The 3 off to the right side. Great shot by Cabrera, evading the long arms of LBD. No, LJD. Dolor? Oh wow, that's a lucky roll to the hoop. And with that basket, Muntinlupa will call their timeout.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to, liga ng bayan na to.
Let's take a look here at the highlight. It was supposed to be a highlight by LeBron James. Dahil kala ko makakita tayo dito ng gusto ko ng double clutch dunk sana no?
But here another steal para dito sa Bauan and an easy layup courtesy of Sarino.
Sarino, di pa tapos.
No.
There's like 4 guys who are scoring in double digits for Bauan Cafe Uno. Again, pag-usapan natin yung depth nila. They're not just dominated by one guy. It's really a team effort. You don't know who's gonna hit you. Well, Daep making the first one. You know, even if you're not looking at the screen, malalaman mong pasok yung free throw because of the sounds that they play. A great indicator. Oop, I think natawagan doon na foul si RD Dolor. Getting to... Well, here, up by 22 is Bauan. Cabrera had a 4-point play a while ago. Now in the last 2 minutes of this ball game, end the day for our first junior MPBL action in more than a week. Was it more than a week? Maybe 6 days.
Ooh. That was Daep being sandwiched by Orante.
Parang nabugbog siya dun eh.
Banasihan.
And when I heard the name Banasihan, I had to, ako rin may reminiscing moment ako. Yan yung teacher ko dati, AP teacher ko. Not sure how he's related to my teacher back in the day, but that's my Kogure moment right now. Daep makes it 24-point lead for Bauan. Once again, dominating their opponents every time they play. The only time na nakita ko nahirapan itong Bauan Cafe Uno team was against the Davao Red Cubs. Another block this time by John Francis Liego. You can see here that Daep is still on the floor. I think he's the only starter na iniwan na lang. Ang gusto ko makita kay LeBron James, Daep is maybe a 3. Off the dribble 3. Mga hinihingi no? We already requested a lot of things from Pagulayan. Si ano naman? Si LeBron. A minute and 7 remaining here inside the IMUS Sports Complex. we hope to see you guys once again tomorrow. Meron pa tayo starting at 7 a.m. all the way to 11 p.m. Kasi ngayon, 11 to p.m. tayo natapos eh. And yes guys, we are currently live. Hindi to replay, hindi to instant replay na live. This is currently ongoing. Since we have 9 games scheduled till Monday for you all during the long weekend.
So that's a total of 27 games in 3 days.
Yes.
So hindi ka talaga mauubusan ng basketball action dito sa Junior MPBL.
And sakto dahil long weekend, you have a chance to learn more about the players, these teams, their histories. Okay, so baybayan nyo lang to eh. A lot of great action by the Atlantis 88 of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Now, inuubos na lang dito ng Bauan yung oras. 87 to 63. Last 5 seconds. And they already ran out the clock. Well, at the end of regulation, there you go. It's 87 to 63 in favor of the Bauan Cafe Uno Batang Angas. Never getting nervous with how the game went. Let's now take a look here. The Atlantis 88 moved the game. I'm curious what they're gonna choose here. Is it the dunk by LeBron James type? No, it's not. But it is by this is that move by Sarino. End one mixtape yung nanonood ko dun ah. Yeah.
Between the
Boom.
legs, half spin.
May hesitation pa in
leaving.
between.
What a move mula dito kay Sarino.
Coach Melo, before we introduce the Atlantis 88 player of the game, what did Bauan do well against the JKLV Muntinlupa Emeralds? What was the most glaring thing for you that stood out?
Well, it was back in the second quarter when they employed that full court pressure. Talagang showing their identity, showing who they are, and making it hard for Muntinlupa Emeralds to get their rhythm on offense. And on the other end naman, despite the good defense na pinakita ng Muntinlupa, it's just better offense on the part of Bauan, making and hitting those difficult shots down the line.
Well, would you say for Muntinlupa that if Jonko was left on the floor, hindi siya eject, do you think that he would have made a big difference? Could have made it much closer?
Well, definitely, yung presence niya Jonko has been missed here by Muntinlupa, but nonetheless, it was just overall total performance from Bauan.
Let's now turn it over to Andy Veloso. She'll be interviewing the Atlantis 88 player of the game.
Mga kaliga, we have here the Atlantis 88 best player of the game, LeBron James Daep from the 18 under Bauan Cafe Uno. So congratulations guys in protecting your undefeated title. All throughout the quarters, kayo ang lamang. Ano ba ang naging advantage nyo laban dito sa Muntinlupa?
Araw-araw kami nag-ensayo at nagpapagaling lalo. At sa mga sunod naming laban, asahan nila na naghahanda kami.
Kitang-kita naman yung galing nyo sa court. So meron ka bang gustong pasalamatan?
Una-una nagpapasalamat ako sa Tamayo family, tsaka kay Sir Gusi, at dito sa mga ito teammate ko, Lance Titura, JD Pagulayan, IC Kalangan, Kelsey Baldoria, Aris Borja, Gojo Cruz, kilala kita. Tapos sa pamilya ko nanonood sa Bicol, yun lang po. Nanay Cora, salamat sa pinapakain mo.
Ayan, thank you so much, LeBron. And again, congratulations on protecting your undefeated title. Again, our Atlantis 88 best player of the game, LeBron James Daep from the 18 under Bauan. Back to the panel.
Well, once again, that's an incredible game between Bauan Cafe Uno and JKLV Muntinlupa Emeralds. The final score, 87 to 63. On behalf of Coach Melo Navarro, our courtside reporter Andy Veloso, and all the hard-working men and women of the Junior MPBL team, this has been Nico Rocha. We'll see you guys tomorrow.